Hey, what's up, Yoon fam? It is I, Mark Yoon, and today I'm bringing another hopefully exciting video. So what I got for you today is a little look and peek into the future. I want to try and discuss something that I have been talking to you guys about a lot in the comment section down below. And what that is the future of Soul Calibur 6 in particular. So obviously with next gen coming out, there's been a lot of speculation of Season 3 and what that's going to look like, which platforms it's going to appear on, and if Soul Calibur 6 is even going to move past this platform. Now, we're in uncharted territory, so usually I would say no, just because there's no precedent of Project Soul ever porting over a current-gen Soul Calibur game onto a next-gen console. The only exemption that we have in that aspect is Soul Calibur 2 HD Remake that was put on the PlayStation 3, and I believe Xbox 360 as well. That I think is a little bit different of a situation than like a normal port for like a normal game, because Soul Calibur 3 had already come out at that point, so it wasn't like it was just a one-to-one transition. And usually Soul Caliburs do come out in the end of the console's life cycles, or mid to end. So we have Soul Calibur 6, right? And Season 2 is almost finished. So will this game come out on next gen? I am leaning more towards no. Now, I do have some caveats, and I think there is a possibility for it to be able to, but hear me out first. So I think the reason that I'm going to say no just off the bat is, A, based on precedent, like it's not been done before. B, they've already reused this engine to hell, and I'm pretty sure they want to like rebuild their engine, especially for next gen, or at least tweak it. And C, I think that the whole purpose of this game was to warrant enough sales in order to get a sequel, which is what they already achieved. So I think we're going to see Season 3, and obviously being that the consoles are both backwards compatible, we're going to be able to use our current discs or digital download on the next generation consoles anyway, on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. So what else would that mean for me is, like, I mean, there is a Switch Pro-esque coming out, like a new version of the Switch coming out in 2021, I believe, and maybe we'll be able to see a port of Soul Calibur 6 onto that, which would actually reinvigorate some sales into the franchise. But I think they're still going to focus on Soul Calibur 6 on current gen, being that we have the ability to utilize it on next gen already. There is the possibility, though, that I can see them actually making a collector's edition, which would be weird for Soul Calibur because they've never ever done this. That's usually like a Mortal Kombat thing, or like a Street Fighter thing. I've never seen Tekken or Soul Calibur commit to something like this, but with next gen, maybe things will change. Who knows? There's always precedent for a new standard. But they could release Soul Calibur Season 3 alongside a PS5 and Xbox Series X beefed up version of Soul Calibur 6, where you'd get a free upgrade just like you would with most other games. But Season 3 wouldn't come packed in. It would come packed in with like Season 1 and Season 2 for a full price $60. Or if they're bouncing up to $70, but I doubt it. I think the regular games are going to be $50 or $60. So if we're doing the $60 for the regular Soul Calibur 6 Collector's Edition with Season 1 and Season 2, and then alongside that they offer or release Season 3 at that time, that's definitely a possibility that I can see them doing. And being that it would be Soul Calibur on next gen natively, like if they upscale it and everything like that, then I can see them definitely doing that and utilize the next gen platforms, and especially the hype for it. I'm still on the first fence, though, that I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to release Season 3, and you're going to be able to play it on next gen, but I don't think they're going to do anything to it or move it over. It's not going to be part of the next generation. I think it's just going to stay in this generation, because we still have a few years, like up to 3 years, I think, of utilization for this generation before the full switch over. But I don't know. I'm still partial to... I like the idea of a collector's edition. I don't like the idea of having to purchase it all over again, especially since like I do have the first 2 season passes. It doesn't seem like a very beneficial upgrade for me, unless like they're offering a free upgrade or $60. That being the case, that like if you already have it and already have it purchased, then you can just upgrade for free. But if not, then you're going to have to upgrade and pay the difference. I've seen some games do that before, but We might even get like a Mortal Kombat Aftermath type of situation where we have to pay like a significant fee, like a $40 fee or something like that, to upgrade it and get the seasons at the same time. I can see them doing something like that. But outside of them just straight up making it for PS5, I'm not too sure. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But like I said, the past dictates the future usually when it comes to these companies, especially with Soul Calibur, because of their budgetary constraints and the reins that are tied around them by the lead producers and by Bandai Namco themselves. So will we see it over in this generation without just popping in our discs from the previous one? I'm going to have to say no for now, but I'm open to the possibility of that changing, and I'm hopeful that it actually does. Because if we do get Soul Calibur 7, I don't think it's going to be until 2022, 2023. I'm thinking 2023, actually. Like, it's going to be mid-life for the console, maybe even 2024. But I think they definitely need to do a full graphics overhaul this time around. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. That was my take on if we're going to see it reutilized as this part of this generation. And I'm curious to see what you guys have to say and talk amongst yourselves in the comment section down below. Follow my Discord if you want to ask me anything specific or anything like that. And as always, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.
And thank you.
Hey, what's up, guys? Have you always wanted some sweet Mark Yoon merch? Maybe a thick U shirt, maybe a shirt from Squirt, maybe my pretty face with my logo all over your body, or a throw pillow, or blanket, or anything? Well, you're in luck, because I just launched my merch store, and it is going to be available on Redbubble, and you will find a link to it in my description box down below. It's got a lot of quality content, and a lot of good stuff for you to pick up, so you can show your support for the channel, and just rep Mark Yoon.